It is all your fault that you're fat, that you're miserable, that you feel insecure, and you think other people are judging you based on how you look because they are. And you deserve to feel that pain. You deserve to suffer because everything that you've done in life up until now has led you to the situation you're in right now. So whether you're fucking jacked or you're fat or you're rich or you're poor, doesn't fucking matter. You deserve to be where you are right now because of all the actions that led up to that moment. If you decided to be a fat ass, you decided to overeat, you decided to drink soda, you decided to eat McDonald's, you decided to do all these bad habits, to get bad sleep, then you deserve to be fat. You deserve to be miserable. You deserve to not like your life because you've acted like that type of person, because you've behaved in that way. Now, if you're jacked, if you're high test, if you're confident, if you feel good every day, that's because you put in the work every day. You hit the gym every fucking day. You eat clean. You're doing the right things. You're being disciplined. So you deserve that current state. But if you're in a situation right now that you don't like where you are, you don't like how you feel, you don't like how you look, that is all your fault. And until you realize that, until you have the fucking courage to be like, damn, like this is my fault. And when you finally stop blaming other people, you stop blaming external factors, that's when you'll actually grow. So instead of thinking like, oh, I'm fat because, my genetics, my whole family's fat, so that's why I'm fat. Instead of thinking like that, if you think, maybe it's because I'm not trying my best to eat clean. Maybe it's because I'm not actually tracking my calories. I'm still having cheat meals. I'm still having these processed foods that are sold as high protein. Maybe if you start thinking like that and start blaming it all on yourself, then you'll change because you get nothing out of blaming it on other people. Absolutely nothing. Like you could blame it on your family, you could blame it on your friends, you could blame it on your genetics, you could blame it on the fucking universe. But it doesn't matter because at the end of the day, it's your fault. At the end of the day, it is your responsibility. You know, like sure, it might not directly be your fault that you're fat because, society has given you all this junk food and processed food and made it so normalized and advertised to you, but it's still your fault because you have to take accountability for that. So even if society has made it so easy for you to eat junk food, so easy for you to, get addicted to this fast food, to this pleasure, this instant gratification, it doesn't fucking matter because it's still your fault. It's still your responsibility to fix your problems. And I remember like the first time that I realized this, it's crazy because it kinda sucks. I think it was, like, 2 years ago where I just realized, like, this is my responsibility and I have to take control of my life because no one else is gonna do it for you. Like, I remember I was just taking a walk, and then I realized, like, damn, like, the reason that my stomach is fucked, that I had acne, that I felt like shit, that I had, like, excess body fat, I didn't look good. The reason I was like that was because of society, because of all the junk food, because of all the conditioning, because of everything that they told me. But it's still my fault. It's still my responsibility. It's still my duty to take action on it, to fix the problem because it's still my fault. And then once I realized that, I was like, fuck. Like, damn, okay, all I gotta do is take action now, and it's my fault. And then that's literally what changed everything. Just knowing and taking accountability for it, even though it's not your fault, even though it might not be your fault. You still gotta view it, you still gotta frame it that way. You still have to blame yourself for everything because you're the one who has to change it. No one else is gonna change it for you. No one else gives a fuck. No one else cares enough. Like your family, like you could be fat, you could be overweight, and your family is not gonna say a thing. Like they might say something. They might make fun of you a little, but no one's gonna like force you to change because everyone's focused on their own problems, on their own struggles, on their own things that they're dealing with. So no one has time to focus on your life. Like, sure, they might make fun of you because you're fat or because, some insecurity. But at the end of the day, they don't care enough to want to see you change. And that has to come from you. And if you don't have that motivation, if you don't have that desire, you're never gonna do it. You're never gonna change because you don't have that motivation to do so. And this literally applies to everything in life. Like whether it's getting into the gym and building muscle or cleaning up your diet, starting to eat clean, getting clear skin, quitting the instant gratification habits like video games and TV in movies and fucking junk food, social media, things like that. And starting to do the good habits, like fixing your mental health, going to the gym, like eating clean, like I already mentioned. Like obviously, I feel like one thing you're thinking is like, oh, it's gonna take too much time. Like one thing that I really remember is like I used to think like, oh, it's gonna take too much time to build muscle, to go from being super skinny to like actually having like a decent physique, right? I used to think it would take so long, and it would be like the hardest thing ever. But one thing that you gotta know is that the time is gonna pass by no matter what. So if you think, oh, it's gonna take 6 months for me to lose weight or for me to build muscle and bulk up and everything, it's gonna take too long for me to do that. The time is gonna pass no matter what. Like the 6 months. So right now it's like April. So by October, you think, oh no, it's gonna take too long. Like, oh, I just don't want to put in the work. Like, I'm not gonna see results quick enough. But soon enough, it's gonna be October. Like, you're gonna fucking blink and it's already gonna be October. The time will have already passed. And you will either have took in the right actions, hit the gym, ate clean as fuck, trained hard, or you would have been lazy, not done anything, and be in the same exact place. Like the time is gonna pass no matter what. And this is what people don't understand. Like the time is going to pass, and either you do it or you don't. So you might as well just do it. You might as well put in the work now to enjoy the results later, to enjoy the pleasure of having a nice physique, of eating clean as well, of being disciplined. You might as well enjoy that later on than be lazy right now and, enjoy yourself right now. Have this comfort, have your fucking cheat meal. Instead of enjoying yourself right now, put in the fucking work right now so that later on your future self can actually be happy. Your future self can be proud of you. He can be thankful that his younger self, which is you right now, put in that work and stay disciplined even though he didn't want to do it. And that's literally the definition of delayed gratification. So that's the opposite of everything you've been doing your whole life because you've been conditioned to just do this instant gratification. You've been conditioned to just eat fucking cereal in the morning, go to school, do nothing, come back home, scroll on TikTok, play fucking video games, eat junk food, and do absolutely nothing with your life. You've been just drowning in this pleasure, in this comfort your whole fucking life. And then what I just explained to you before is delayed gratification is doing that hard work right now so that later on you can feel good. Later on, you can have the pleasure, you can have the comfort and the satisfaction of the work that you put in. Because sure, you can have the pleasure right now. Like you can enjoy yourself right now. I can enjoy myself right. I could go watch some fucking TV, eat some fucking bullshit, and lay on the couch for the whole fucking day. And I would have pleasure right now. I'd have pleasure instantaneously. But instead, I'm choosing to be up at 6 a.m. recording this YouTube video because I know that this is going to bring me better results later on. I know 3 months down the line, when I become successful, when I start making money, I'll be thinking back like, damn, like I put in that work before and now I can enjoy myself later on. Instead of thinking like, oh, I'm gonna enjoy myself right now and I'll have all the fun right now and then I'll deal with it later. And that's the fucking mindset that everyone else has. Like, "Oh, you only live once, so you might as well go out drinking, play fucking video games, enjoy yourself, have these cheat meals." But fuck that shit. Don't have that mindset because that's what's gonna hold you back. That's what's holding you back from your potential. And another thing is, I think it's just the environment. Like the people you surround yourself with, the people that you listen to, that you take advice from, that's where all your actions will come from. Like imagine you're hanging around with a group of your friends and like they're just like normal ass people and then they just do normal ass things. Nothing against them or anything. It's just they just have no ambition. They just don't have no bigger goal, no bigger vision. And if you're hanging around people like that, you're gonna act exactly the same way. And that's the problem. That's the problem because if you're surrounded by these people that just do these normalized things that don't really have any bigger vision, any bigger goals, then you're obviously going to act exactly like them. So you have to separate yourself. You have to be willing to spend way less time with these people. Cut them out from your life if you really don't fuck with them. And then just go on your own path and start fucking grinding to the goals that you actually want. And like they might make fun of you. They might be like, "Oh, bro, why are you like not talking to us anymore? You're so weird and shit." But who gives a fuck? Like you want to become successful. Like you want these results. You want to get jacked. You actually want to have a good life and feel happier, achieve all the goals and dreams that you have. And, like, I know I started off this video kinda, like, aggressive, like, "Oh, no, it's all your fault. You deserve to suffer," which you do. You deserve to suffer if you're acting like the type of person who deserves that bad lifestyle, but you can change, and you have the power to change as well. And, like, I know no one's ever told you that, like, no one like I said, no one really gives a fuck about you. Maybe your parents, but even them, like, they have their own problems. No one is coming to save you. You know, you have to take initiative. You have to be the one to really fucking dedicate yourself to self improvement, to getting better, to getting jacked, to cleaning your diet, to doing all of this because no one else is going to. And, you know, that's kind of just what I want to talk about in this video. Like, you deserve the pain that you're going through, but you can still change. And you have the power to do so as long as you put in the work, as long as you do the right things and you're willing to face the discomfort. Because your life is gonna be painful either way. You're gonna have pain, you're gonna suffer, but why not suffer for what you truly want? Which is having abs and looking good, feeling confident. Why not suffer for those good things in life than to just be suffering because you're fat and you're miserable and you're depressed and people don't like you and people make fun of you. So just choose your suffering, bro, and choose the right suffering if you actually want to succeed, if you actually want to live a good life. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe and leave a like if you want to see more content like this.